Good morning. A very useful and interesting advanced ruling from Advanced Ruling Authority, Maharashtra, in the case of Mahindra Splendor CHS Limited. Respected members, we know very well that society or association and its members are distinct persons, and the principles of mutuality is not applicable. So this is common, and accordingly GST is applicable if the contribution from the members of the housing society exceeds rupees 7,500. So once contribution from member of a society exceeds rupees 7,500, they will not be eligible for any exemption, and entire contribution is liable to be taxed. This is common phenomena. Some confusion also there. Up to 7,500 is exempted, later it is taxable. Now Advanced Ruling Authority is very clear. The entire contribution is liable to be taxed. So this is one thing. Next thing is whether the society collecting the amounts from members towards electricity charges and property tax, whether this will is also taxable or not. Now Advanced Ruling Authority is very clear. Without any ambiguity, they declared that charges collected by housing society from its members on account of either property tax or electricity charges or any other statutory levy would be excluded while calculating exemption limit of rupees 7,500. So there is an exclusion clause for property tax, electricity or any statutory levy from the exemption limit of 7,500. And at the same time, amount collected towards sinking repair fund is nothing but a collection of certain amount as maintenance advance for overall maintenance of the society and is liable to tax. This is the another observation from the Advanced Ruling Authority. Amounts collected towards either sinking or repair fund. It is nothing but a collection of certain amount as maintenance advance for overall maintenance of the society. Therefore, it is also liable to tax. And next thing is contribution received by housing society to defray water related expenses also is not exempted as supply of goods. Same is supply of service. So this is another interesting finding from the Advanced Ruling Authority. Contribution received by housing society from its members for water related expenses, because it is not exempted as supply of goods, and the same is supply of a service. This is another interesting fact. And finally, the Advanced Ruling Authority concluded that ITC is not eligible. ITC is not eligible if expenses incurred for heavy repairs and maintenance of building to the extent of the capitalization. So any major repair for building or maintenance of the building, if it is capitalized in the books of account, then input tax credit is not available. Only to the extent of the revenue expenditure only input tax credit is available to the society. So these are all the inclusions and exclusions from the Advanced Ruling Authority, Maharashtra, in the case of Mahindra Splendor CHS Limited. One good news is for calculation of 7,500, the property tax, other statutory levies and electricity charges would be excluded. Very interesting advanced ruling. Kindly go through and frame your own opinion. Namaste.